How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In today's episode, we're not talking to the lunch lady, because I already talked to her all throughout last episode. I know she's gorgeous, I know. Watch the last episode if you wanna fucking see me talk to her. No one here but the fucking guard. What is he guarding, huh? Somebody fucking here. Fucking guarding his own fucking sanity. Trying not to fucking break loose. Anyway, seems like I can go to High Prosecutor's office. Nice place. Is that the Steel Samurai? Why is it in the prosecutor's office? This looks fucking stupid. February 22nd, High Prosecutor's office, room 1202. 1202. I was talking about Castlevania Nocturne. It didn't really brought up any of the plot. So, like, Richter's mom gets killed at the beginning. Then he sails from Boston to France, I guess. And he settles, I think he lives with Maria and her mom. Is Maria a grown-up? Is she, like, at least 18? Because I saw her at the beginning, and I was like, fucking, I knew that Maria in the game was, like, a little girl with magic powers, and she was, well, a fucking lolly. How else do I fucking put it? Here, she seems aged up. It's just that she's short. And Richter's pretty cool. I don't know. They both like seem like teenagers. Well, Trevor and Cypher were like adults. These two feel like teenagers. Then they're joined by this like two people. One of them dies, and then the girl who has like earth-bending powers. I don't know. Is she part of the team? I feel like Alucard should join them up or some shit. I don't know. Not sure what the plot about it is so far. I think Maria's mother is trying to reveal her evil past or whatever the fuck. And there's something about, I don't know, some evil vampire lady who tortures people and killed Maria's mother's sister. Something like that. I don't know. What's with the place? Looks stupid. This is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Man, fuck, at least my office isn't this fucking pretentious. Look at this shit. What's the fucking tea set for? You think anybody uses it for tea? If you want a fucking tea at my office, I'll grab you a fucking paper cup, get it out of a fucking machine. I won't pull out a fucking fancy China tea set. And you're like, oh, well, sit down. Let's talk about recent fucking... I don't know, fuck this shit. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, the shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. And look at all this garbage in the background. Who the fuck's office is this anyway? Whoever's office this is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Seems like it's the case. Phoenix Wright. Never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. That's the stuck-up jerk that we were just fucking talking about. Nice fucking office, you piece of garbage. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? Get the fuck out is what I mean. I'll warn you. You'll warn me? Ooh, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Now that I know it was just Mr. Wright here, I don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder scene case. Also, fucking Edgeworth, don't deny that you are a fucking stuck-up jerk. You are a fucking asshole. Murder? Body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Only a stuck-up jerk could drive that. That would be my car. What of it? I had a feeling that was fucking his. Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Yeah, I ain't fucking voicing her screams. I wanna look at all this fucking garbage. What is this fucking chess? You think he uses it? He probably plays these fucking pieces or whatever, like, just to see like he was actually playing a game. Yeah, chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Also, since when does chess have red and blue? What the fuck? Red's knight has surrendered the blue pawn. Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. This head is kind of spiky, kind of reminds me of you. This must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. It's all symbolic of whatever the fuck. You know what? How the fuck is this even a proper game of chess? The only blue piece left is the pawn. What the fuck's going on here? I think somebody who'd never fucking played chess in their life drew this thing. This Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. This looks fucking uncomfortable as fuck. But he pours over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, takes his socks off, and then underwear. Goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. Crawls up into a ball, cries. I don't believe it. He's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. But in the morning he has sofa hair, all creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool, like everyone else who fucking sleeps on the couch. Sofa hair is cool. I got fucking sofa hair right now and I think I look hideous. My hair is way too fucking long. But I don't really enjoy going to the hair fucking dresser very often. I've been wondering, what the fuck is this? There's a big K on it. It's for Knucklehead. Off prosecutor. What was that? Was that the Knucklehead of prosecutors? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. KKK? Ku Klux Klan King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send the shield of the best prosecutor each year. And you're the best prosecutor? You've been accused of murder like 2 months ago. What, so? Is that K? That's... K stands for Kingpin. Yeah, I got a problem with that. I'm the fucking king, bitch. I didn't design the fucking thing. I don't know if Edgeworth just really doesn't like the idea of giving trophies to the best prosecutor, or if he just really fucking hates the design of it. King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Why do whatever. I was gonna say, why do prosecutors have their own office and everything, but then the lawyers, but like my office is like a private thing. And then I realized, well, there are probably like a office of lawyers who are assigned by, you know, like when you don't have money for a private lawyer, you just have one assigned, which they probably don't give a shit about your case as much as a private lawyer would. King of Prosecutors trophy added to the court record, given to Edgeworth, kind of. King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. Can still look at it again. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Wow, look at that. You got a little keychain with it too. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. I remember playing Gran Turismo once and I did so fucking bad that my reward for beating like a tournament was a keychain. And I was like, pfft, got a fucking keychain. I mean, shit, I would like to have a fucking keychain to prove I took part in some race and I actually didn't kill myself in it. That'd be cool. A little keychain. I don't even remember how it looked. Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one fucking thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? What is it symbolic of? Look, it's like his stupid outfit. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. He only wears it once a year. Lucky jacket, right? I never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Just getting way too excited about this. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. Like, she was supposed to be helping me, but she seems to be all over Edgeworth. And I'm just like, well, guess she doesn't like me at all, actually. There are all case files. They're stuck up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. But Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone else get them for him. Haven't seen him in a while. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? I studied these case reports so closely. He's so cool. I'd call him a fucking nerd. Wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. I'm not very good with heights either. I was working on heights all fucking day today. And I could not stand up. Like, my friend had no fucking problem just standing up on these fucking big circuit boxes that are like 3 meters high. He could just stand up on them and walk around. I had to crawl around them because I just couldn't fucking make myself stand up on them. Still, it's progress. At least I fucking managed to climb them. I had a problem with that when I started working. Big fucking window. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. One time when I was in Busan, I had my hotel room on the 16th floor. I don't think I ever fucking been in a building this fucking high in my life. If you could feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, time until impact of the ground would be pretty short. Approximately 3 seconds. That's handy to know. Plenty of time to make amends. Or kiss your ass goodbye. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. There's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Ooh, what the fuck? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. I don't recognize it, but... And besides it, a giant steel samurai. I don't want one. Huh? Something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. Was her name Wendy? The fucking security lady? From like a million episodes ago? I don't think her name was Wendy. They called her Old Bag. Was her name Wendy Old Bag? Why would she be back from the dead? That... Between a rock and a hard place? Those are strange fucking messages to send someone along with a gift. And not to mention, Edgeworth kept those. And he doesn't seem against us looking at it, so... Like, if he fucking got something stupid from that security lady, I got a feeling he would throw it out. Look at this fucking pretentious China set. What a pretty tea set. Got more for the instant tea bags myself. See what I'm saying? I was saying that earlier, that come to my office, you get a paper cup and some tea from a machine. Meanwhile, fucking Edgeworth eating crumpets and fucking tea out of a tea set. What a fucking fag. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. All sorted by place of origin and flavor. Only a fucking nerd would do that. Look at this royal blend, what an exquisitely splendid concoction. Cock? Such a thing has taken a hobby too far. I like my Let's Play channel. Started it to practice my English and now I'm just doing it fucking daily because it just became a fucking thing I do. And I enjoy doing it. Keep on doing it until I fucking no longer can. Look at this tiny fucking early 2000s laptop and they were fucking square shaped instead of rectangular like modern laptops are. Or like this, it's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? You think he's such a fucking bootlicker to Edgeworth that he comes here and polishes his fucking desk? You think he's got this much free time? Maybe I'll take that name like as a souvenir. Don't he'll sue you. I don't think he would, but that'd be fucking rude. I'm just stealing his shit. Well, that's it, Edgeworth. I looked all over your office, and I can tell you one thing. You're a fucking pretentious douchebag. Unless there's some garbage on the ground I fucking missed. You know what's another point-and-click adventure game I played on this channel? Grim Fandango. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can call that game a point-and-click, because you actually move around with a character, but it feels like a point-and-click adventure. Except you actually get to move. I think you actually can play it as a point-and-click adventure. So the console version I played isn't point-and-click. Instead, you move around with the character, and you pick stuff up by walking up to the things. Anyway, what's up? How you doing, man? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What the fuck you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? My fucking back. Pussy and crack, Jesus Christ. I said pussy and crack followed by Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm going to hell. That's it. God fucking heard that and he's like, ah shit, that's why one too many. Oh, by the way, I was trying out that fucking Steam Deck docking station yesterday. And here's what happened. First of all, on my TV, the station only seems to work. I was trying to simply plug my fucking Steam Deck to my television so that I could have the screen from the television displayed. So that I could have the Steam Deck displayed on the television, right? And then I tried to connect my PlayStation controllers to the Steam Deck so I could play Super Mario 3D World with another person. And you know what happened? So here's what happened. In the gaming mode, the controllers work, but for some reason they do not fucking work when you turn the game on. They work for controlling the menus, but when you turn the game on, they don't fucking work. And yes, I did went to the user setting, changed the controller setup to be the PlayStation controller. I checked around different settings, like docked mode, handheld mode, pro controller, fucking everything, and none of them fucking worked. I just like the game turns on and just fucking stays there, and that's it. But when you're in desktop mode, not gaming mode, it works just fine. But the other problem is, for some reason on my TV, when I plug the HDMI cable while in desktop mode, the screen doesn't get displayed on my television and I can't fucking do anything about it. Because like the screen on the Steam Deck goes blank because it should be displaying on my TV right now. But it's not displayed on my TV or my Steam Deck, so my Steam Deck just goes fucking dark. If I try to have it plugged into my TV while I'm in desktop mode. So yeah, that's a bit of a fucking issue. Dumbest part is, when I first plugged it in, they asked me, which option do I like the best? Do I want the screen... Do I want my TV to be like an additional screen, or do I want my TV to take over as the screen of the Steam Deck? And I was like, okay, let's just switch the screen display to my TV. And it didn't work, so now my Steam Deck goes black whenever I plug it into my fucking TV, and my TV doesn't display anything. It doesn't even fucking act like it's trying to display anything. It just keeps saying lost signal. So that's a bit of a fucking bummer. Gonna have to fuck around with that later once I'm done with these videos. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. He's gay. It's hard to remember at the time there weren't rumors about this guy. About his preferences. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, kissing men in public, you name it. I think he shot a guy. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. 2023. However, there were some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? Man, that's fucked up. Hmm. The current one? Some people need to very little excuse to think ill of others. See, I don't know, I have a mindset where I try not to think ill of others, because I like to put... Whenever I fucking, like, encounter someone who's just very toxic, you fucking talk with them and you know, like, they're not a good person to be around. They're fucking awful, they keep shit-talking everybody. You know that once they're fucking done talking to you and talk to someone else, they're probably shit-talking you. And it's like, I'm trying to fucking put myself in their perspective. What the fuck led them to be like that? Is it just a thing that satisfies them, trash talking other people or being fucking rude and mean? I don't know, some people are just like that. It's a bit messed up, you know? Can't fucking please everyone you fucking come across, so that's it. For example, at my work, there's two guys that are just fucking assholes, and I hate having to fucking talk to them, and I try to avoid it whenever it's possible, but one of them is being a fucking asshole to me, while the other guy's an asshole, but he never's been an asshole to me, so I like that guy a bit more, but if I talk to him more often than only if I ever need something, he'd probably be an asshole to me as well. And yeah, whenever we have lunch and like he's keep trash talking people that aren't at the fucking lunch with us, and just like, Jesus. I know it's a good fucking conversation topic because other people that are like that would want to join in and trash talk someone else, because trash talking is just the fucking lowest form of conversation. That's why so many people love talking about politics, because it mainly involves trash talking the politicians. And I don't say they don't deserve trash talking, they probably all do. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. I remember there was like a whole thing about how there's some people that believe not everyone in the world functions the same way they do. That the real world genuinely contains people like NPCs, you know? People who don't have the kind of... I don't fucking know how to put it. Comprehension of the world like they do. They don't seem to be self-aware, they just seem to exist, don't have anything going on. But you know what? I don't fucking believe it. I don't think so. I don't believe that's the case. In fact, when I fucking went to work in a big production hall and I talked with all these people there and everybody's had some funny stories to tell, I was like, man, everybody in this place, when you fucking get to like sit down and talk with them, turns out to be a pretty interesting person. Maybe some exceptions, because, well, there's always some exceptions to that. Some people just don't do much, you know? But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. I already read the previous line. So what, he got the trophy as kind of a mockery? Just to mock him that he's the king of prosecutors, even though he was accused of murder last year. And now he's involved in another fucking murder somewhat. Oh, it's that bizarre shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, I don't think you did it. Also, Edgeworth, you could be like a bit nicer to me. I fucking helped you, saved your fucking life. And now you think that what, I'll fucking turn on you again? I mean, again, I'll turn on you all of a sudden and be like, oh, you fucking murdered this guy for sure this time. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Oh, my fucking shoulders. Yes, sir, I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. And I remember you're really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the one prosecuting. I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. Also, I'm gonna go watch the new Aquaman movie, cause it kinda came out of nowhere. My dad texted me about how he bought me an Aquaman ticket, and I was like, did I ever told him about Aquaman? And he thought that I really fucking wanted to see the new Aquaman movie? I never even seen the first one, I just heard that it's really dumb fun. That it's just a fun action movie, and it's surprisingly good for a movie about fucking Aquaman. And Jason Momoa plays Aquaman, and Tamura Morrison is in it as well. And yeah, I guess but the reason he did it is because my parents and my sister went to see some family movie, and they were like, I'm not gonna fucking enjoy that movie with them. And yeah, I wouldn't, because the movie they went on sounds like it's shit. So I'm gonna fucking go see Aquaman without asking me if I even want to. Guess. I mean, it's fine. I don't fucking had any other plans. People sometimes at work ask me what I'm doing after work, and I'm just like, man, I don't know what the fuck I'll be doing in 10 minutes from now. I don't never have a plan. I just fucking live in the moment, I guess. Only plan I fucking have is very long game kind of plans. I don't have a plan for tomorrow. I have a plan for like fucking 5 years into the future. Prosecutor Sky, as we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. I was a tiny baby. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. 2 years ago, I was 12. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I wasn't one karma his fucking superior. Are all fucking prosecutors a bunch of assholes? I know she's not the warmest person. I think they are, actually. I think it's part of the job that fucking turns you into an emotionless, cold dickhead. Sure, she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. My knife I used for murders. That's a really silly looking knife. Look at the handle, it's just so smooth. Looks like a toy. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? Edgeworth, why do you have a knife like a fucking Bowie knife? I mean, I can understand having a fucking switchblade around. You know, like if you actually just need to cut something. Why do you have a Bowie knife in a toolbox? It looks fucking strange. Who the fuck keeps a big ass knife in a toolbox? I mean, you could, I guess, but fucking, I don't know. Some people like to keep fucking guns everywhere they fucking go. To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox of the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife, the murder weapon. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? What the fuck do you need a knife like that for? I got a knife like that too, but mine's cooler. It's all black and shit. Looks cool. I bought it because it was really cheap, and I had a thing where I collected knives, like in high school, because I was in fucking edgelord, of course. I was an Edgeworth, and fucking, I think it's not that I wouldn't want to keep doing it, but back then I would buy a knife, like a very basic looking one, kind of took it apart, and I would paint the blades all nice and shit. That was kind of a hobby I came up with, and because of Counter-Strike Go, because they had very pretty looking knives in that game. But then I kept buying new knives, and some of them I like came with a cool pattern already, so I wouldn't have to paint them. And nowadays I don't really care. Like recently like half a year ago or something, I bought like a butterfly knife. And you know what? I had this fucking it's like a bunch of fucking pages of like stores with knives saved up on my phone, because I was like, okay, every now and then when I fucking feel like it, I'll buy one. And I recently, like that half a year ago, checked out all these fucking pages, and only 2 of them out of like 50 were still left available. So yeah, it's only one knife I still have left that looks pretty cool. It looks exactly the same as this knife, it's just slightly different and has a different blade. And I think I'll fucking stop buying knives. I don't fucking need this many. I think I'm done. I have a lot, too fucking many knives. And I don't even feel like carrying them around. Like, I used to fucking carry these knives around with me, be a fucking edgelord, pull out a fucking butterfly knife, start doing tricks and shit. Still can do those tricks, but, I don't really carry them around anymore with me. I'm really fucking hungry, holy shit. Come on, can't take a joke? I have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. I noticed that she responds to my blue, text, which my blue text is supposed to be my thoughts. So what, she can read my fucking mind now? Check this out, I guess? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, I won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. She's diving deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Hear that, Edgeworth? You got fangirls, and I got fucking debt problems. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year? Quite an accomplishment. Biggest stuck-up jerk. Can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. He really fucking hates it. Why's that? Had to go to the police department to receive the broken shield. Police department? Why does it have broken shield? It's right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? Got more important things to worry about. If it's... I thought it was meant to be broken, like it's meant to represent some kind of broken defense system. I don't know. Also, if that's not the case, then I bet we'll find the other piece in some strange area and then we'll have to connect it somehow. Alright. He doesn't seem to concern about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him about yesterday? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. Why is he still such a dick to me? Doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal, it's all about winning tomorrow. Check this out, Edgeworth. I'm a fucking lawyer. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What, you wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Yeah, there's no point in that, reflecting on the past, what you could have done differently, because you fucking can't do shit. I don't wonder what you can do differently. Some words of wisdom from a fucking Let's Player. Put those videos for no one to watch. Sure, I'm a fucking wise person. Fuck, episode's over. See you fellas in the next episode, bye.